Now find the first set y1 z1, next y2 z2, next y3 z3, like this. Where yn means y of xn and zn means z of xen. For y2, what is the formula? Formula for y2. Y2 is equal to y0 plus integration from x0 to x f of x comma y1 comma z1. First problem using Picard's method. Find approximate values of y and z. Y and z corresponding to x is equal to 0.1, corresponding to x equal to 0.1. Given that y of 0 is equal to 2, y of 0 is equal to 2, and z of 0 is equal to 1, and z of 0 is equal to 2, 1, and dy by dx is equal to x plus z, and dz by dx is equal to x minus y square. X minus y square. First we have to find the approximations. First approximation, second approximation, third approximations. The given initial value problems are first dy by dx is equal to x plus z with z of y of 0 is equal to 2, and second one dz by dx is equal to x minus y square with z of 0 is equal to 1. Now we have to find the values of y of 0.1 and z of 0.1. Here f of x comma y comma z is equal to x plus z. Okay, next pi of x comma y comma z is equal to x minus y square. Next, x naught is equal to 0, y naught is equal to 2, z naught is equal to 1. So to find the y of 0.1 and z of 0.1 using the approximations, Picard's method approximations, correct to 4 decimal places. We have yn is equal to y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma yn minus 1 zn minus 1, and zn is equal to z naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x, pi of x comma yn minus 1 zn minus 1 dx. First approximations, using first approximations. What are first approximations? y1 and z1. Using first approximations, we have to find out y of 0.1, z of 0.1. Put n is equal to 1 in both 1 and 2. We get y1 is equal to y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma y naught comma z naught dx, and z1 is equal to z naught plus integration from x naught to x pi of x comma y naught comma z naught dx. So y1 is equal to, what is y naught? To integration from 0 to x f of x comma y naught comma z naught, f of x naught comma y naught, x comma y naught comma z naught. So f of x comma, what is y naught? 2, z naught 1. z1 is equal to z naught value 1 plus integration from 0 to x pi of x comma y naught to z naught 1 dx. So y1 is equal to 2 plus integration from 0 to x. What is f of x comma y comma z? X plus z. X plus what is z value? 1 dx. And z1 is equal to 1 plus integration from 0 to x pi of x comma y comma z, x minus y square, x minus what is y? 2 square into dx. So find y1 and z1. So y1 is equal to 2 plus Integration of x plus 1, x square by 2 plus x. X square by 2 plus x. Integration from 0 to x. And z1 is equal to 1 plus x minus 4. X minus 4 means x square by 2 minus 4x from 0 to x. So y1 is equal to 2 plus x square by 2 plus x, and z1 is equal to 1 plus x square by 2 minus 4. That is y1 means y of x1 is equal to 2 plus x square by 2 plus x, and z1 means z of x1 is equal to 1 plus x square by 2 minus 4x, such that now what is y of 0.1? Y of 0.1, 2 plus 0.1 whole square by 2 plus 0.1, and that is equal to, and z of 0.1 is equal to 1 plus 0.1 whole square by 2 minus 4 into 0.1. What is the first value y of 0.1? In the first approximation, you have to substitute y1, z1 in the next approximation. What is y of 0.1? What is the value?
2.105.
2.105.
2.105.
105. Very good. Z of 0.1.
0.605.
605.
Very good. 605. So y of 0.1 is equal to 2.105. And z of 0.1 is equal to 0.605. Next, using second approximations, second order approximations. Y2 and Z2.
Sir, they asked only till x is equal to 0.1, no, sir.
In Picard's method, we have to find the using approximations, first order, second order. First order means y1, second order y2, y3,
Okay.
correct to 4 decimal places. Z1, Z2, Z3, so on, correct to 4 decimal places. Here, what is y1? 2.105. Here, Z1, 0.605.
0.605.
Next, we have to find y2. Check whether 2 decimals are equal or 3 decimals are equal, etc.
Okay, sir, got it.
Put n is equal to 2 in both 1 and 2. We get y2 is equal to y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma y1 comma z1 dx, and z2 is equal to z naught plus integration from x naught to x pi of x comma y1 comma z1 dx. So y2 is equal to y naught plus integration from x naught to x f of x comma y1 comma z1, f of x comma y1 comma z1, that is x plus z1 dx, and z2 is equal to z naught plus integration from x naught to x pi of x1 x comma y1 comma z1, x minus y1 square dx. So y2 is equal to y naught value. What is y naught value? 2. Integration from 0 to x, x plus, what is z1? 1 plus x square by 2 minus 4x. 1 plus x square by 2 minus 4x into dx. And z2 is equal to 1 plus integration from 0 to x, x minus y1 square, x minus y1 square, x square by 2 plus x plus 2 whole square. So y2 is equal to 2 plus integration x square by 2 plus x cube by 6 minus 4x square by 2 from the limit 0 to x. So 2 plus first x cube by 6. At x equal to 0, the total integrand part is 0. Okay, so at x is equal to x, we get the same integrand part. First one x cube by 6. 1 minus 4. What is 1 minus 4? Minus 3. So minus 3x square by 2 plus x. This is y2. And z2 is equal to 1 plus integration from 0 to x, x minus a plus b plus c whole square, a square, b square, c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca Is it clear? A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab, 2 into x square by 2 into x, 2 to gets cancelled, x square into x cube plus 2bc 4x plus 2ca 4 into x square by 2, that is 2x square. Simplify. Z2 is equal to 1 plus integral 0 to x. First higher order derivatives. Higher degree terms. What are the higher degree terms? X power 4 by 4. So minus x power 4 by 4. Next x cube minus x cube minus 2x square plus x square. So minus 3x square. Minus 3x square. So next to x terms, x minus 4x minus 3x minus 4 into dx. So Z2 is equal to 1 minus integration from 0 to x x power 4 by 4 plus x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 4 into dx. So Z2 is equal to 1 minus integration x power 5 by 20 plus x power 4 by 4 plus 3x cube by 3 plus 3x square by 2 plus 4x from the limit 0 to x. So Z2 is equal to 1 minus x power 5 by 20 plus minus x power 4 by 4 minus x cube minus 3x square by 2 minus 4x. That implies, so y2 is equal to y2 2 plus x cube by 6 minus 3x square by 2 plus x. 2 plus x cube by 6 minus 3x square by 2 minus x minus a plus x. So this is y2 value. And Z2 is equal to 1 minus x power 5 by 20 minus x power 4 by 4 minus x cube minus 3x square by 2 minus 4x. That is y2 means y of x2. Y of x2 is equal to 2 plus x cube by 6 minus 3x square by 2 plus x. And z of x2 is equal to 1 minus x power 5 by 20 minus x power 4 by 4 minus x cube minus 3x square by 2 minus 4x. Same at x equal 0.1. Y of 0.1 is equal to y of 0.1 2 plus 0.1 0.1 whole cube by 6 minus 3 by 2 x square 0.1. And z of 0.1 is equal to 1 minus 0.1 whole power 5 by 20 minus 0.1 whole power 4 by 4 minus 0.1 whole cube 3x square by 2 minus 4x. What is the first value?
2.085.
2.0
851.
2.085. Z of 0.1 This is y of x only.
Sir, Z of 0.1 is 0.5839.
In the first approximation, what is y of 0.1?
2.105.
105. Okay. Z of 0.1, 0.205.
605.
Okay. Is it possible to find third approximation? No, it is very difficult because in the second function we have x minus y square. What is second function? X minus y
X
square.
minus y square, sir.
In the next approximation y3, we will get f of x pi of. In the second approximation of z, what is z? Z naught plus integration from x naught to x pi of x comma y2 comma z2. Okay na? Z3, sorry. In the third approximation of z, that is z3 is equal to z naught plus integration from x naught to x pi of x comma y2 comma z2. What is pi of x comma y comma z? What is the given function? X minus y square. Okay na? So pi of x comma y2 comma z2 is equal to x minus y2 square. X minus what is y2? 2 plus x cube by 6 minus 3x square by 2 plus x whole square. Easy to find this expansion. A plus b plus c plus d. It is in the form of a plus b plus c plus d whole square. Okay, na? So it is very difficult to find expansion of this type of algebraic expressions. Okay, na? So we stop up to second approximation only. We stop up to second approximation only. So it is very difficult to find the third approximation using y2 and z2, Okay, na? So hence what is y of 0.1? 2.085, and what is z of 0.1? 0.583. Hence y of 0.1 is equal to 2.085, and z of 0.1 is equal to 0.583. Is it clear? 2.085. Very good. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Next approximation difficult anipiste, suppose third approximation difficult amma. So we stop up to second approximation only. Suppose fourth approximation is difficult, then we will stop up to third approximation. Sometimes we get a plus b plus c plus d whole cube also. A plus b plus c plus d whole cube. A plus b treated as one term, c plus d treated as another term, whole cube. So it is very difficult to find these type of expressions. Okay, thank you one and all. In the next class, we will discuss Taylor series expansion.